Hey sis, I chose to do a video to answer this because this is actually a very, very valid question, right? So, what you do in an instance where, like you said, you've forgiven the person, but you have those lingering thoughts. So, that's what we call the spirit of offense when it's working in a man. So, you're still offended by what that person did. The best way to deal with this, and I'm telling you, this is something that I have put to work, it works. It is to pray for the person. So that person, whoever they are, you need to pray for them. But here's the thing: when you are praying for them, you are decreeing blessings. So you pray for them earnestly and decree blessing. And the first time you do it, you might feel like, oh, I'm just doing this now, whatever. But I had to learn to do that because I got this advice also from my man of God. And I remember I was so offended this one time to the point where I was actually considering to walk away from church. I was so offended. And I remembered the man of God, Pastor Chris, taught on this. And I said, okay, let me put this to work. And I prayed the first time for the person. And I was like, sure, no, I can't do this. And I just obeyed and I did it. Third time or so, fourth time, when I started praying for the person, I could feel my emotions change towards them. And I could feel that earnest prayer just come out. And lo and behold, I was able to see the person again with no feelings of animosity. I had moved on and it was good. But I also learned that sometimes you'll do this, right? And then the enemy will come and he'll plant another seed. And it might feel like that offense is reawakening, or it's done through somebody else, or the same person. Because in my case, I did this, and for the longest of time, me and this person were okay. And then the person did a similar thing again, right? Remember, the enemy will always do that. He'll always come back with the same problem. And again, I got hurt and I felt offended, right? So, what I did in that instant, I repeated the same thing. I prayed for the person. After some time, the person kept on repeating that behavior because simply that's who they are. And when they did it, it just didn't bother me anymore. It didn't bother me, it just flew past me. I hope this helps, right? God bless you, woman of God.